Real Time TV, Gutter Mills. I'm here with my man Bump 149. He here to tell y'all about that story. Zip the Drip started and told y'all about with Jim coming through, throwing and all that on the wrong block. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to that. Shout out to Zip the Drip. Bump is here to elaborate on that thing. So what happened, Bump, when what happened with that whole Rucker situation? You know what I'm saying? Because I hear a lot of people say, well, Jim had went to trial or some shit. I don't really know how it go, but from what I understand, my understanding of everything, you was the only person to go to jail. That's what's the real story is.
Yeah, I mean, if somebody went to jail, it wasn't for that.
Okay. So break it down to the people. They want to know what's going on, what happened, and how did you end up going to jail, and what happened with everybody else.
All right, check it. I'm uptown in Rucker, right? Cam, Hard Six, and some other funny looking nigga had a problem with some niggas from the neighborhood.
Rest in peace, Hard Six.
Rest in peace, Hard. Them niggas is getting it on all crazy. And it's like one kid that's with Cam and Hard.
So did you know why they was fighting or?
Nah, I ain't care about that. I ain't know and I didn't care. I just know them niggas was from the hood, you know what I'm saying? And it was Cam, Hart, and another kid, and the kid that I don't know, he was thumping with like 4 or 5 niggas. Son was getting busy. You know what I'm saying? Knocked the nigga out. And then the niggas jumped in the car, and Hart was about to run the nigga over. I told Hart, don't run the nigga over. Told his people to pull him up off the car, off the pavement. Them niggas kept it pushing. Now later on that evening, niggas came uptown looking for them niggas from around the corner. They wasn't from 49th Street, so they came uptown. They came through the 9, and they was saved that night.
Elaborate on for the people. What's the 9?
That's 49th Street. It's on 49th Street between 7th and 8th. Niggas came through there, and they wasn't supposed to come through there because we ain't had no problems with them niggas.
Where was they trying to go though?
They was looking for some kids that was from around the corner.
Where? What street?
50th Street. So
50th.
yeah, from 150th Street. So when they came in the block, they seen somebody that they knew that they was familiar with, and they was allowed to leave the block. You know what I'm saying? Just on the strength of the people that they knew that they was allowed to leave the block, because outside of that we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Now, once they got out the block and they went on the Ave and all that shit, they understood the problem where it was somebody else. It wasn't from 49th Street. You understand what I'm saying? Okay, so you know.
So pretty much they had a fight somewhere else. They came back through looking. They understood that, nah, this ain't even a block. Or you know what I'm saying? This ain't even a block of the niggas we had beef with. These niggas is from around the corner.
Absolutely. Like the people they had problems with were from around the corner. It wasn't from 49th Street. You know what I'm saying? It just so happened that, you know, 49th Street is outside pretty much. You know what I mean? So now, you know, it's like a lot of cars pulling up, and, you know, it's a lot of congregations, little circles and all that. But the nigga Jim get out the car, think he had a little Z. You know what I'm saying? He jump out the Z. He pointing fingers and looking at niggas and shit. But the kid got back in the Z and got back out the joints. And when he got back out, it was OK Corral. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, when he jumped out, what he did? What happened?
I said it was an OK Corral, nigga. When he got out, he did his thing.
He hopped out and let that thing go?
Yeah, that's a fact. Jones? That's what he did. He did that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when the smoke cleared, it cleared. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
And I got locked up for that shit several months later and shit. As far as, you know, people going to jail for that, I went to jail for that. Ain't nobody go to jail for that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Because I hear a lot of people say trial or, you know what I'm saying?
Ain't nobody do no trial, bro. Ain't nobody go to trial. Ain't nobody made it to trial because I took the time. And not because of none of them niggas that was on an indictment with me. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. It's like one nigga that's on an indictment, that's on that indictment. That's somebody I care for. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the rest of them niggas, like, I don't know them niggas. Them niggas on the other side of the fence, you know what I mean? So, like, I did what I had to do for me. It just so happened that me doing that, it freed everybody. Nobody had to do no time for that shit. They ain't have to see they ain't have to go through no fucking hearings or nothing, bro.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
So due to you just taking taking a charge, nobody have to do nothing.
Absolutely. And you know, my point of saying this, right, is a bigger picture. This shit ain't about nothing. This is a small chapter, but you people be fucking with people and having alliances with people, right? And y'all moving on a core because you fuck with somebody and you wind up in the wrong place. Nah, B, that can't be nice for you. Know what I'm saying? It also can't be nice for the people that you think you moving for and you end up in the wrong place because that shit could have been bad. You young guys, you young girls, stay away from the gangs and fake affiliations, yo. Cause that shit don't get you nowhere but in jail and the grave. For real, for real. And it have you in the matrix, so to say, because you don't know whether these people care for you or not. You just moving because how you feel about the people you dealing with. Know what I'm saying? Everybody, that shit is not reciprocated, yo. Dead ass, know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody have to go to jail for that shit. I took the time, and that kid got out the car and started letting that shit go. All that other shit people talking about.
Yeah, because a lot of people will be, you know, they don't give Jim Jones credit. They feel like he a fake blood. And
I'm not giving Jim Jones no credit. I don't care.
It's not about.
No, I'm just saying like credit. This ain't about Jim. No, this is about people getting in gangs and fucking with people, bro.
Right,
and really not understanding if these people gonna go to the hilt for them like they gonna go for them. Know what I'm saying? Because son was uptown. I ain't seen him uptown stomping a nigga out and fighting. I seen that nigga come uptown after the aftermath. The niggas that it started over wasn't there. So he pulling up the rear trying to come get busy. He could have lost his life and everybody that was with him, bro. That's the story, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Them niggas is alive because of someone else. Know what I'm saying? Not because of God was great for them that night. Someone else physically was great for them that night. You know what I mean?
Right. See, man, we out here talking, man, real time TV, man. There's real things happening out here, man. You gotta watch your associations. You gotta watch who you hang with. Kids, this gang shit gotta stop. Y'all running around drilling this and drilling that. That's not the way. At least with us, we used to play ball. We met people from over here. We met people from over here. You find out later in life, some of these people you related to. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, man, you know, real time TV, man. We in real time, man. Change what y'all doing, man, in real time, man. You hearing it from real niggas.
Also, right, let me clear the airways, right? Because I ain't really get to hear my bro interview, know what I'm saying? I ain't really get to hear that shit. But, or whatever it was going on, I ain't get to hear none of that shit. But this shit ain't start over no jury and none of that shit, know what I'm saying? This shit start over niggas saying something and not understanding that he's around people that you shouldn't be talking around.
Right.
That's what that's about, right? I'm saying? Stop talking around people you think you know, nigga. You understand? Stop talking around people you think you know, because they go back and tell other niggas.
Big he say, she say.